There are stories, and then there are nightmares that walk in human form. Tonight, we uncover the terrifying story of one of the most disturbing murderers in U.S. history. This isn't fiction, it's not a movie. This is real. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 1991. A quiet apartment building. A strange smell. Neighbors complain. Police are called. What they find inside is beyond horror. Inside apartment 213 were bones. Skulls. Photographs of lifeless bodies. And something no one expected to find in a city like this. The man behind it. Jeffrey Dahmer. A name that would come to represent one of the darkest chapters in American crime history. Born in 1960, Dahmer seemed like an ordinary boy. But from a young age, signs of something sinister were already there. He was obsessed with dead animals. Fascinated by bones. By high school, he was drinking heavily, and by 18, he had already committed his first murder. But his crimes weren't just about killing. Dahmer did things to his victims that shocked even the most hardened investigators. Necrophilia. Cannibalism. Preservation of body parts. These weren't just murders, they were desecrations. It all ended on July 22, 1991, when a potential victim escaped and flagged down police. Officers entered Dahmer's apartment and uncovered a horror show. 14 young men and boys. Most of them minorities. Many from vulnerable communities. The justice system had missed multiple chances to stop him. But now, the world finally saw the monster hiding in plain sight. In 1992, Dahmer was sentenced to 15 life terms. But justice was short-lived. In 1994, another inmate beat him to death in prison. His death closed a chapter, but opened a conversation about race, police negligence, and mental illness. So why does Dahmer's story still terrify people decades later? Maybe it's because he looked normal. Maybe it's because his crimes were too dark to even understand. Or maybe it's because we fear the monsters that look just like us. Dahmer didn't just kill. He erased lives quietly, methodically, and without remorse. That was the story of Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee cannibal. A man whose evil left a permanent scar on America. If you made it this far, you're brave. Subscribe for more chilling true crime stories every week. And remember, the scariest monsters aren't always hiding under your bed. Sometimes, they live next door.